Islam promotes violence and terrorism. 2. Muslims oppress women. 3. All Muslims are Arabs. 4. Islam is intolerant of other religions.
Han Meditations. Hey guys, as you can see, I have all these journals. The link will be in the description. Check it out, guys. Hello, everybody. I am Han. This is Kelly.
Hi.
We are Han Meditations, and we're back with another exciting video for you guys to watch today. So this video, I really wanted to talk about misconceptions of Islam, because there are a lot of misconceptions in this world, and people in general, they just, I mean, even us, like, really think about it. So we started this channel when we were doing reacting to videos, a Christian couple. We don't really know anything about Islam. We're really just learning on the fly. And whenever we started to learn more, we started to really have a deeper appreciation for Islam. We didn't even know that Jesus was in Islam, really. I mean, that is how, far our knowledge was from being anywhere from the truth. I mean, we just didn't know. And so a lot of people, they just do not know this information. And that is why it is our duty and our job to try and bring people closer to God. So let's go ahead and start this off. Let's ask some questions, and let's get through some common misconceptions about Islam and Muslims in general.
Let's do it.
Hello, ChatGPT. I want you to tell me some common misconceptions about Islam and about Muslims in general, and then let's just go through them and kind of debunk them together.
Hey, sure, I can share a few common misconceptions about Islam and Muslims, and then we can go through and debunk them one by one. Here are a few. 1. Islam promotes violence and terrorism. 2. Muslims oppress women. 3. All Muslims are Arabs. 4. Islam is intolerant of other religions. 5. Muslims worship a different God. 6. Islam is stuck in the past and doesn't encourage progress. Which one do you want to start with, or do you want to go through them in order?
Let's just go through them in order, straight up.
Let's go.
All right, let's start with the first one. Islam promotes violence and terrorism. This misconception often comes from a lack of understanding of the religion, or from how certain extremist groups misuse Islamic terms or teachings. The reality is, Islam literally means peace and submission to God, and the core teachings promote peace, mercy, and forgiveness. The Quran explicitly states that taking an innocent life is a grave sin. Acts of violence committed by extremists go against Islamic principles, and most Muslims condemn terrorism just like anyone else. How does that sound to you? Should we move to the next one, or do you want to dive deeper?
Let's just go forward and move through all of them, and then I will dive deeper into each one if I feel necessary.
Got it? Moving on. Muslims oppress women. This misconception is based on cultural practices in some Muslim-majority countries, not on Islam itself. Islam actually grants women many rights, like the right to own property, work, and get an education. The Prophet Muhammad encouraged treating women with kindness and respect, and his first wife, Khadija, was a successful businesswoman. All Muslims are Arabs. In reality, Arabs make up only around 20% of the global Muslim population.
Oh, wow.
The largest Muslim populations are in countries like Indonesia, India, and Pakistan. Islam is a global religion, practiced by people of many different ethnicities and cultures. Islam is intolerant of other religions. Islam recognizes Judaism and Christianity as people of the book and calls for respect towards them. Historically, Muslim empires like those in Spain or the Ottoman Empire allowed Jews and Christians to practice their religion. The Quran teaches religious tolerance, though some political conflicts get mistaken for religious intolerance. Muslims worship a different God. This is a misconception rooted in misunderstanding the Arabic word Allah, which simply means God. Muslims, Christians, and Jews all worship the same God, though they have different understandings of him. For instance, Muslims believe in the oneness of God and don't associate partners with him. Islam is stuck in the past and doesn't encourage progress. Islam has a rich history of scientific, mathematical, and cultural achievements. During the Golden Age of Islam, Muslim scholars made advances in fields like medicine, astronomy, and mathematics. The Quran encourages learning and reflection, so progress and knowledge are valued in Islamic tradition. We can circle back to any of these if you feel like diving deeper.
I mean, that right there is so much information that is just absolutely mind blowing. So, one of those things, I mean, it gave me a lot of ideas that I really want to deep dive into further and give them the proper time and care to really get into each one as a separate video, because even just how I was saying the golden age of Islam and mathematics, and people don't even know about this. I mean, I always knew that something about Arabs creating numbers and numerics. I've always known something about that, and I've always heard something about that. So I would love to dive into the golden age of Islam. And I mean, there was so much stuff, even about, 20% of the population is Arab of Muslims. A lot of people don't even know that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know not every single Muslim is Arab, but I thought it would be majority. So I actually am surprised. But I know there's a big population, like it said, like Malaysia and such, Indonesia, but I'm still surprised.
Yeah. That is just mind-blowing information. And then even how I was saying how it recognizes Christians and Jews as people of the book. So that's what people don't really realize. If you're Christian, if you're Muslim, if you're Jewish, you're worshiping the same God. There's just different interpretations of that God from different books. Exactly. So it really just comes down to, which book do you prefer? Do you prefer the Bible? Do you prefer the Quran? Do you prefer the Torah? Which book do you actually prefer? That's what it basically comes down to.
Yeah, I think community plays a part as well, like the community you will be a part of when you join that religion, because that's actually something we honestly talk about quite a bit. There's the community of everyone watching us. It feels so communal. And it's a beautiful feeling, really. Absolutely.
It really does feel beautiful. Just even being around the people on our channel, it's such a heartwarming experience, reading comments, being with people, seeing the messages that you get, the beautiful messages you guys send whenever you send donations. It is just so beautiful, and we respect you guys, and we love you guys so much. And it really makes me emotional and brings tears to my eyes, because this is always what we've wanted, to be around people that believe in God, that love God. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching and joining the channel. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video.